All right. Hey guys, welcome back to Reassembly. My name is Mosey, and this is another installment in the Appalachian Trail Ridgerunner series. So today we're talking about privies. So almost all of the privies in Shenandoah National Park are composting privies or moldering privies. And so how that works is we have the privy seat here over one cell that is actively being filled. And then once that is full, we transfer the privy to the other side so that that side can begin to compost and decompose, and then we fill the other side. So this is the privy at Pinefield Hut, and we actually just switched out this one fairly recently. There is a team with the Potomac Appalachian Trail Club called the Crapper Crew, and it is their job to come out and do that, to switch the privy over when it is full and when it's time to switch. So I and the other Shenandoah Ridgerunner were fortunate enough to be able to come out and assist the Crapper Crew. We were very excited for it personally. We know it is not for everyone, but it's not as gross as it sounds. The only waste that you're actually handling is the stuff that has already been composted. So I'm going to talk you through what we did that day, and I'm going to show you some clips of us as we're digging through. So the first thing that we did, we actually unscrewed this ramp here because initially this privy was sitting right here. So we took that ramp off so that we could do what we needed to do. We took the lid off of the composting cell, and then that is where we really start to get to work. And so you have one person who is digging, so they're digging all that compost up out of that cell, and there's one person who's a picker, and they're picking out all of the trash. So the only thing that should go in a privy is human waste and toilet paper, preferably very lightweight, not heavy ply toilet paper, because the heavy stuff isn't really gonna break down in here. So we've got the picker pulling out trash, so you'll see tons of wipes, you'll see food bags, you'll see underwear. So we're pulling all of that stuff out.
But I don't know him as well as you do, so.
No, I think he's probably pretty good at that. He's very practical.
Who's that again, Jim?
Lee Condon, he's got, I don't know that name.
Are you getting a video?
Yeah. What did we find?
Underwear.
Underwear!
We got them.
Oh, they're in there. Oh.
Looks like a thong.
Oh, yikes. Oh.
See, there you thong.
What we got?
That's a heavy one.
Oh, that's a good one.
Whether or not it would be a problem to dump this stuff in the woods, and there are conclusions.
And here you can see after we emptied the cell, some of the mesh wiring on the interior was damaged. So they're actually going in and replacing that before we shift the privy over. And then we are filling buckets with that compost. So it's soil at this point, and then we're going out and we're casting it out into the woods. So once again, what we're handling, we're wearing PPE, we're being careful, but what we're handling is soil. It's no longer human waste. So we fill up the buckets and we go and we cast that soil into the woods. Once we have almost completely emptied the cell, you don't want it totally empty because you do kind of want a base layer there of soil. That's when you start to move the privy. So you unscrew the privy itself and you lift it up and you put it on rollers, and then you shift it to the other side. And then at that point, the gross stuff will be revealed. You'll be exposing that human waste that hasn't started composting yet. You kind of want to put some wood chips on that real quick just to kind of mask the smell a bit. And then you put the top over it once you have the privy back secured in place, and then we put the ramp back on. And so that was one of my days of work here in Shenandoah National Park as an Appalachian Trail Ridgerunner. And honestly, it was a really cool experience. I'm so glad I got to do it. I got a really cool t-shirt for participating. And so, yeah, that is how the Crapper crew works on a moldering privy. But just remember, please don't put any trash or wipes or anything that will not break down in these privies, because we do have to dig that out, and that is just extra work for us. Yes, at that point, it is compost, it is soil, but we still, don't love finding all that trash in the privy. So there is your little informational video about privies for today. Thanks so much for watching, and have a good one.